Hey guys, how's it going? Just a quick video showing off some of my new stuff and thanking a few people. First off, Michael F. from The Big Shave sent me 10 Voskhod blades. These have been making their way around The Big Shave, if I remember correctly. But I have used one, like most people said. The first two strokes were pretty tuggy. I used it in my Edwin Jagger DE89. The first few strokes were pretty tuggy, but once I guess the Teflon coating came off, smooth sailing, no cuts, no nicks, no nothing, beautiful shave. Great job. He also sent, I don't know if you can see inside of there, but it's a souplex blade. That's all I know about it, and a polsilver blade, I guess. But Michael, your package is on the way, or will be on the way shortly. I actually have been working non-stop conventions, trying to get ready for a big show my company's having. So I hadn't been able to get your package out yet, but I just kegged 2 beers for the party on Monday that my company's having. And as soon as those carbonate up, I'll fill a couple bottles and get you several different beers instead of just the 2 I was gonna send you. So this is a 1965 Gillette Slim Adjustable. I've been using it on 5, but the last time I shaved with it, I set it to a 3, and actually 3 gave a really nice shave as well. It's used condition. It's not perfect by any means, but the price was right for sure. Again, just like all these, they're twist to open, and then you release it a little bit, and then you can switch. So, been shaving with that really nice shaving razor. My first wet shaving implement was passed down to me from my dad. He gave me an Old Spice mug and a Eveready 100T brush. The handle looks just like that. That he'd acquired in the 60s. And I've had those for about 10 years at my parents' house, but every now and then I would make a lather out of the soap that was in the mug. But never picked up wet shaving until recently. So that brush was a boar brush and it sucked, and I wanted something a little bit different. So when I ordered my original kit, this is the Vanderhagen boar brush that's been dyed to look like a badger. Plastic handle. I use this every morning, or before my shaves during my pre-shave routine. I actually use this and brush on some conditioner or shea butter soap, and it's still super stiff, super hard. And after my very first shave with this, I decided I wanted to upgrade immediately to a badger brush, but I was on a budget because I just bought a whole bunch of other stuff. So I got the Edwin Jagger Pure Badger brush, which is the lowest grade badger brush there is. I can't remember how much this was, but it was probably like $25 or something like that. I took a few pictures on my phone. I weighed these brushes out. This brush itself weighs 34.6 grams or 1.22 ounces. So it's a very light brush, not a whole lot of weight to it. If you can see this, it's stiff. Well, it's floppy, but it's scratchy. Like, it's scratchy. And badger brushes are so damn expensive that with this one in perfectly good condition, I didn't want to just spend $70 to $100 on a silver tip brush. So I did some researching and I found all the usual suspects: the golden nib, whipped dog, and they all have really nice knots, but they're not, I wouldn't say overused, but a lot of people use them. So basically what I did is I took the original handle and cut the hairs off as best I could, and then drilled down through the wooden circular thing that the hair is attached to, and basically had an empty hole, which you guys have all seen on the big shave, and found on Etsy this silver tip badger knot for $19.99. It's 22 millimeters by 65 millimeters, just silver tip. This is the finished product. This imperfection was there when I acquired it. I did take off all the writing. I will be adding something a little bit different. But this is the bloom on it after just 2 test lathers. And this guy weighs in at 1.53 grams or 1.87 ounces. So quite a bit heavier. There is 2 pennies in here. That's my dad's birth year, 1949. And as you can see, just after 2 lathers, that the bloom on this is already bigger than the bloom on this that's been used almost daily for about 2.5 months now, or 2 months for sure. So really happy. It's super soft, love it. But Grandpa's Razors has had a ton of exposure, and he sent me a thank you. This is 3.6 ounces of cella or whatever, red jar, amaretto smell. It came as a chunk in here. You can see where the chunk was pushed in, but I smushed it up into the bowl and love it. Absolutely love the smell, the feel, everything. So thank you very much, Grandpa's Razors, Ben over there. And then he sent me a straight razor because he saw that I was getting into them, and he acquired this, and he's not into straight razors. He strictly sells DE razors. I'm not even sure if he sells any single edge. I might be wrong about that. But he definitely does not sell straight razors, and he doesn't use them, so he had no use for this. But this is a wald-solingen. I butchered the shit out of that name, but it's wald-solingen number 2583, and it's got the eagle and the snake, and then ERN. Can't find a whole lot about this. There are several like infographics about this brand, I guess you would call it. It's made in ERN, Germany. And then there's infographics that show you all the different trademarks. So this is a legit whatever it is. It's legit. The scales have a few imperfections. There's a little tiny chip right there. It's cracked right here by the tang. But it's really good shape, and he had it professionally honed and sharpened. And it had just been sitting, so he sent it to me, so that's cool as shit. I've been practicing with this gold dollar 208, which, if you can see the sizes, here's the one from Grandpa's razors, and here's the 208. Don't want to ding them up, but you can see there's quite the size of difference in the blades. These scales are vintage. These scales are crappy. They're just plastic, painted to look like carbon fiber, and this has served me well. It's taught me what not to do with blades. As far as rinsing them goes, I dinged this one. Not sure that you can even see it anymore. I stropped it out, I think. Let's see if you can see it over here. I can see it, but I don't know that the camera will pick up on it. Nope. I pretty much stropped it out, so it's very, very minimal. But this is a really nice shaving razor. It was professionally honed and sharpened. This is a great razor for customization. I'll be making a set of custom scales eventually for it. And then last, here really truly is the last thing. I've got a strop. It's a cheap eBay strop from a Selective Razor Strop Company out of New York. It's one of the cheap buy a strop get 2 free razors for like 23 bucks.